So hi everyone, this is Himanshu Khatri, and right now we are in November 2022, and prelims is on the way, and therefore the topic of this discussion, that's strategizing for UPSC or strategizing UPSC. So it could have been August also, it could have been January also, it could have been any month. The important component is that why does it happen that usually students they end up giving multiple attempts and still they are not able to clear UPSC. One component is the quality of their preparation. But there is also another important component, and that is the structure of the preparation, right? And in this video, we are also going to cover the answer to the question that whether you should give this particular prelims or you should sit it out and you should give the next prelims. So basically, hota kya hai? That there are some subjects in UPSC which are mains only subjects, and these subjects they are, for example, your optional paper one, optional paper two, then you have ethics, right? And these cover about 750 marks, right? To 250, 250, they are about 750 marks. Then you have also some general studies subjects which are particular only to the mains, and they include primarily, for example, world history. Then you have society, you have post-independence India, you have internal security, right? So basically, these are the subjects which are pertaining only to the mains. And usually these are the subjects which are neglected by the students in the early part of their preparation because they're like, "Ki, right now we are preparing for prelims. So why should we focus on these particular subjects, right? So now see what happens is that if until our May, when the prelims is going to take place, we are going to focus, we are going to be focused upon only on the prelims. As a result, what will happen is that in these 90 days, we would have to originally prepare the whole option, the whole ethics, world history, society, post-independence India, internal security, right? And just in case if there is any subject like ancient, medieval, right? Although ancient, medieval, they don't come in the mains. But for example, let's say you have left out art and culture, right? Let's say. So therefore, if there is some leftover from the subjects which are common to prelims and the mains, they are also going to be added here. Plus, you would have to do what you call as revision of those subjects which are common to prelims and mains, right? That is to be done. Plus, the test series is very, very compulsory, very, very essential because it is here in the test series that you get battle ready, right? So this is huge amount of workload, and frankly, it is not going to cover in 90 days. That is why, while deciding that whether you should give this particular attempt or you should sit it out, you need to identify that what is the level of your preparation. You need to identify that how many of these main only subjects you have already completed, right? So we can take a benchmark of 31st of December or you can extend it to 31st of January as well. But at least optional should be completed, right? Ideally, all of these should be completed before December of the year or of the attempt which you are going to write, that is of the prelims year. So if not all, at least more, and if not more, then at least optional. The whole optional should be at least covered before your December 31st for this particular attempt to be a really meaningful attempt, for this particular attempt to be something which you can aspire for, where there are some real chances of success, right? And I don't believe in giving an attempt just for the sake of it, for the sake of experience, right? You can take experience through any test series, but prelims is giving the actual prelims without, any real, chance of clearing UPSC. It is like wastage of an attempt. You might think that there are 6 attempts, but it matters. The UPSC panel, which will take interview, they will be looking at the number of attempts that you have already appeared in. It matters, right? So therefore, don't take your attempts lightly. And right, so therefore, the second part of the question, that why does it happen that many students they are writing 6 attempts and still they are not able to clear? Obviously, the quality of preparation matters, but what is the structure part that we mentioned in the beginning of the video? The structure part that we mentioned in the beginning of the video is that, for example, let's say until our December or until our mains, we are not focused upon these particular subjects. As a result, in these 90 days, the preparation is very haphazard. Again, we are not able to cover all of these subjects. Then let's say, suppose we qualify for prelims. We qualify for prelims and we are, you know, doing these subjects. We are trying to rush through the test series. What happens is that in September we give our mains, and we are still hopeful that we would be clearing mains because every individual is usually optimistic, and no one expects that कुछ मन में थोड़ा सा तो रहता है कि शायद मेंस हो जाए. The result will come around November, December, right? So therefore, around November, your result will be coming off to November, December, right? So your result will be coming around November, and the result will be negative because if this was your status of preparation, KSI subject आपके पहले नहीं हुए थे, then the result is going to be of course negative because you will not be able to qualify the mains, right? Obviously, you will be in the sad phase for some time, right? And then, as a result, what happens is that again you are nearing December, and again you are into that particular domain where you are again preparing for prelims because once you are in and around December, so therefore again you are in that particular zone where you are prelims focused. You are again neglecting these subjects. The cycle gets repeated, and this is how you end up giving multiple attempts. तो होता बेसिकली ये है कि आप एक स्ट्रक्चर में फंस जाते हैं. आप कभी भी इन वाले सब्जेक्ट्स को कभी फोकस करते ही नहीं बिकॉज़ कभी भी आपने मेंस को टारगेट ही नहीं किया. यू नेवर टारगेटेड मेंस. योर फोकस हैज ऑलवेज बीन कि पहले प्रीलिम्स को क्वालिफाई हो जाए, राइट? Therefore, we should always focus upon these subjects, which are the mains only subjects, marks wise also. Here we have 750 marks, right? So at least optional and ethics, they should be focused upon. And at least itna ho jana chahiye until December in the attempt which we are giving, right? So therefore, that's it from my side. God bless you. Take care. Ta-da. Bye-bye.